Good morning, everyone. Hope you all are doing well this.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ms. Greenhouse.
Okay, thank you.
Ms.
And Your
Falk.
Honor,
Yes,
Mr.
Ms. Falk.
Bass is here for the Daniel Duffy cases. I believe it's positions 18 through 21. So
Okay,
just to let you know, we do have a retained attorney present.
thank you, Ms. Falk. Good morning, Mr. Bass. Hope you're well this morning. Are you with me, Mr. Bass? Okay, I can't seem to hear you. Okay, we'll come back to his client when his internet's able to get back on with me.
Good morning.
I still can't hear you, Attorney Bass. All right, where would you all like to start today? Good morning, Mr. White.
Judge, we can go to position 22, Mr. Felton.
Okay. And this is going to be a negotiated plea.
That's correct, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Felton. I'm Judge Eric Mara. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir?
Yes,
Do you swear affirm, hold it up for me. Do you swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court? You're fine, Mr. Felton. Do you swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir. Yes, Ms. Falk.
Yes, Your Honor. The state's recommendation on this criminal trespass is 12 months served, 36 days. Credit for time served 18 days from July 12th, 2025 until today. Balance suspended. Stay away from 1005 and 1017 Spark Street in Atlanta. No further contact with Morgan Villar. We do ask the defense to stipulate to venue factual basis and identification for the purposes of the plea. That's all for the state, and we would like to sound for Ms. Morgan Villar.
If Ms. Villard's with us and wishes to address the court, now is your opportunity. Does not appear so. Mr. White,
So stipulated, Your Honor, nothing further.
Mr. Felton, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 003964C, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass. Is that correct?
Yes, still with my Spark Street, and I'm just.
Yes, that's right, sir. Stay away from that Spark Street. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
What they say?
Are you under?
No, I'm, what's they room? It's 17, 18, I'll broken look, so.
You're not under the influence of any alcohol currently, correct? Or
Right.
medication, okay.
I had this 4 months,
Okay.
4 years, one night.
Man.
Yeah,
Mr. Felton, you've been represented by Mr. White there. Are you happy with what he's done for you?
From trespass. I'll probably be getting locked up.
Are you okay with my help? Okay.
Okay, Mr. Felton, listen to my questions, okay? So that we can get your correct answers to them. Mr. White's represented you there. You happy with what he's done for you?
Yeah,
You understand that you do have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and by pleading guilty, you're giving up that right. Do you understand that?
yes,
Has anybody forced you to plead guilty?
no, they said, I had this salary before, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to accept the plea as negotiated. If he needs some services, Mr. White, I'm sure that we can get him some help with housing if that's necessary.
We discussed it yesterday, Judge.
Okay, very good. Good luck to you, Mr. Felton.
All right.
Mr. Bass, are you?
Yes,
with
are you
me?
able to hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Good morning. Let's see, you're here for Mr. Duffy. What are we doing with Mr. Duffy today? Okay, I can't hear you again. I still, I'm not able to hear you, Mr. Bass. For some reason, your sound keeps going out on us. Ms. Falk, do you know what we're doing with Mr. Duffy today?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Duffy is going to be a negotiated plea. He has already sent the paperwork to Ms. Champion and myself. So really, it's just a matter of putting the recommendations on the record and him stipulating.
Okay.
If you would go ahead while I can talk.
Okay, I can hear you now. So let me go ahead and address your client. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Duffy. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we are conducting by video. Can you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court would be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Okay, you're on mute there now, courtroom 2.
Yes,
Okay. All right, very good. You can place your hand down. Thank you. Mr. Bass, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Okay, very good. Yes, Ms. Falk.
Yes, Your Honor. Starting with position number 18, state's recommendation on the criminal trespass is 12 months served 46 days, credit for time served 23 days from 11/26 to 11/29 of 2022, and then July 11th, 2025 until today. Balance suspended. Stay away from 811 Woodley Drive in Atlanta. No further contact with Miss Lindsay Johnson. And count position number 19, which is the theft of service. That's going to be 12 months served 46 days, credit for time served 23 days from November 4th to November 7th of 2023 and July 11th, 2025 until today. Balance probated. Stay away from Chops Lobster Bar located at 70 West Paces Ferry Road, Northeast in Atlanta. Count 2, the criminal trespass will be 12 months concurrent with count 1. Stay away from 1 Buckhead Plaza located at 3050 Peachtree Road, Northeast in Atlanta. The disorderly conduct will be time served 46 days, credit for time served 23 days. Count 4, the disorderly conduct will be 12 months concurrent with count 1. No further contact with Brian Jenkins. And count 5 will be 12 months concurrent with count 1 and a $300 fine. The case can go balance suspended. We will agree to let the case go balance suspended after the defendant has completed the conditions of the probation. And on the failure to appear, which is position 20 and 21, the state will enter a null pros upon the conclusion of this plea. We do ask the defense to stipulate to venue, factual basis, and identification for the purposes of this plea. That's all for the state.
Mr. Bass,
We stipulate.
anything further?
We would ask, if possible, that the probation fees can be waived.
Okay, anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Duffy, it's my understanding that in case 22 CR 007980E, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass. And in case 23 CR 006905E, you wish to plead guilty to theft of service, criminal trespass, public drunk, disorderly conduct, and willful obstruction of law enforcement officers. Is that correct?
Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, Your Honor.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated. Mr. Duffy, I will have the probation terminate when you complete the terms. As an incentive to get through it quick, I'm not gonna waive any fees, but as soon as you complete the terms, you won't have to be on probation and pay those fees. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Anything further this morning, Mr. Bass?
No, Judge. Thank you.
All right, have a good day, sir.
Block.
Who do we have next?
Next is position 2, Mr. Blocker.
Also a negotiated plea.
That's correct, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Blocker. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you, sir. Ms. Falk?
Yes, Your Honor. On the criminal trespass, the state's recommendation is 12 months served 48 days, credit for time served 24 days. That is from July 5th, 2025 until today. Balance probated. Stay away from the Exxon located at 1105 Holcomb Bridge Road in Roswell, as well as an ADET. Count 2, merge with count 1. Count 3, 12 months concurrent with count 1. And on the add-on case 25 CR 003738Y, that criminal trespass, we ask for 12 months concurrent with the previous case, balance suspended, stay away from Roswell Summit located at 1080 Holcomb Bridge Road. We do ask the defense to stipulate to venue, factual basis, and identification for the purposes of this plea. That's all for the state.
Mr. White?
You know, we do stipulate, we just ask the probation terminate upon completion of his requirement for probation.
State would agree to non-reporting.
Mr. Blocker, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 003811Y, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass and possession and use of drug-related objects. And in case 25 CR 003738Y, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
No.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Blocker. When you complete the terms of the probation, it'll go to a non-reporting status. Sooner you get it done, the sooner you won't be on reporting probation. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, if I may make a request, JCS, could you do me a favor and turn off your camera? You're right in my eye line and it's a little distracting. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Who do
Next
we have next?
position 7, Mr. Brown, Marvin Brown.
Okay, also a negotiated plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Brown. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court would be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. You can place your hand down, Mr. Brown. Ms. Falk?
Yes, Your Honor. On the DUI, 12 months served 36 days, credit for time served 18 days from July 11th, 2025 until today. Balance probated, 40 hours of community service, 2 victim impact panels, DUI risk reduction, ADET, and a $500 fine. Count 2, the recommendation is 12 months concurrent with count 1 and a $300 fine. Count 3 will merge with count 1. Count 4 will be 12 months concurrent with count 1 and a $500 fine. Count 5 will be time served 36 days, credit for time served 18 days. And count 6, which is the improper erratic lane change, time served 36 days, credit for time served 18 days. We do ask the defense to stipulate to venue, factual basis, and identification for the purposes of the plea. That's all for the state.
Mr. White?
Your Honor, we do stipulate for the purpose of the plea, just 2 requests. We would ask to enter a NOLO on the suspended license and improper or erratic lane change charges, and ask to convert his fine to 130 hours of community service, and ask the probation to go to non-reporting once he completes all of his requirements.
Okay, so convert the $500 fine to 50 hours of community service. And Nolo on the suspended license and improper lane change. Has he pled Nolo in the last 5 years?
To my knowledge, no, Judge. And we were asking actually the entirety of the $1,300 of fines be converted.
The entirety of, okay, so the $500 fine, the $300 fine, and the two $500 fines.
Correct.
Okay, okay. Ms. Falk?
I'm just checking his history. It does not look like he's pled nolo before in the past, so we don't have an objection to him pleading nolo to the suspended license. And I'm not seeing any other suspended license charges for him. And as far as converting the fines and fees to community service, state has no objection.
Okay. So everything is fine, Mr. White. Anything further before I take the plea?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Mr. Brown, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 003971A, you wish to plead guilty to driving under the influence of alcohol less safe and willful obstruction of law enforcement officer, and possession and use of drug-related objects, and you wish to plead nolo to driving while your license was suspended or revoked and improper erratic lane change. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
No, Your Honor.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges and that by pleading guilty and nolo to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes, I understand that, Your Honor.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty and nolo?
No.
Okay. I'll accept the guilty and nolo pleas as negotiated. I'll convert the fines to community service. When you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. Good luck to you, Mr. Brown.
Thank you. Thank you, Judge.
Next is position 28, Mr. Hart.
It's negotiated, please, well, Judge.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, Mr. Hart. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you, Mr. Hart. Ms. Falk?
Yes, Your Honor. On the family violence battery, state's recommendation is 12 months served, 98 days, credit for time served 49 days from June 29th to July 13th of 2024 and June 26th of 2025 until today. Balance probated, no further contact with Patrick Schlandrop. Stay away from 95 Renaissance Parkway Northeast in Atlanta. Family Violence Intervention Program, 40 hours of community service and no firearms. We did speak with Mr. Schlandrop. He did state he agrees with the plea and he did not wish to attend Zoom today. We do ask the defense to stipulate to venue, factual basis, and identification for the purposes of the plea. That's all for the state.
Mr. White?
So stipulated, Judge. We just asked the probation go to non-reporting once he completes all of his requirements.
Your Honor, the state would object to non-reporting.
Okay, and tell me why, Ms. Falk?
Well, one, we object to it given the charge. It is a family violence battery. The second reason is, let me just go really quickly and look at his history. Looks like this is his 47th arrest, Your Honor. And so that would be the second reason based on his lengthy history. I can go over the history if you like.
He has
And it does include probation violations.
Does it include other violent types of crimes?
He was arrested. I'm not showing disposition, so I'd have to go a little bit deeper to see any dispositions, but I am showing an arrest back in, it's a lot of theft by shopliftings and theft offenses, but I am showing an arrest for simple battery back in 2015. let's see, but mostly theft. I'm just kind of going through all of his cycles. It looks like 99.9% of it is theft offenses, Your Honor.
Who is
But
Patrick?
his most recent arrest is a probation violation.
Who is Patrick Schlondrop to Mr. Hart?
Mr. Schlondrop is, just give me a moment. So the relationship between the two is they were roommates and they were staying together at this time. And due to the incident, Mr. Schlondrop did have a laceration to his head. He was hit on the head with a rack, causing a laceration, and he also alleged he was choked by the defendant.
Does Mr. Hart have a place to reside, Mr. White?
My understanding is that he does, Judge. I will confirm. You have a social worker and paperwork if not. So.
Okay, it's going to take him a while to get through the family violence intervention program. I think what I'm going to do is if he gets through everything successfully without any probation violations and without missing any probation dates, if he does everything properly the way that he's supposed to and gets through everything, then I'll allow it to go non-reporting. If he doesn't, he's going to be on probation the entire time. Okay, so as an incentive to do the right thing, if he gets through it properly, I'll let him go non-reporting.
Fair enough, Judge. Thank you.
So if nothing further, Mr. Hart, it's my understanding that in case 24 CR 004250G, you wish to plead guilty to battery family violence. Is that correct?
Gotta say out loud. Yes, gotta say yes or no out loud. He asked if you wanted to plead guilty.
Yes.
He's a little hard of hearing, Judge. I may have to relay.
Okay, that's fine. So, Mr. Hart, are you on any drugs or alcohol this morning?
Yes.
No. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you've been represented by Mr. White there. Are you happy with what he's done for you?
Are you happy with my services?
Yes. Yes, I'm happy with her.
Okay.
Yeah.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury and that by pleading guilty, you're giving up that right?
Giving up your right to a trial. Right, okay.
And yeah, you understand that? That's a yes?
You understand, say
Yeah,
yes.
yes, I understand.
Okay. Has anybody forced you to plead guilty?
No.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Hart. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's fine.
Next is position 1415, Mr. Combs.
Also a negotiated plea.
That's correct. Excuse me, that's correct, Judge.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me, Your Honor. PD
Yeah.
White, did you get my email about Mr. Combs?
I did not. When-
Okay.
So-
Just to let you know, the legal department for Kroger reached out to me and asked that the defendant be banned from all Kroger stores. He is implementing a criminal trespass against him from all Kroger stores.
Okay. What's that? Okay, we're fine.
Okay, I just wanted you to be aware because it did modify it. Thank you.
No worries, thank you.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Combs. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can place your hand down, Mr. Combs. Thank you. Ms. Falk?
Yes, Your Honor. On the criminal trespass, state's recommendation is 12 months served, 36 days, credit for time served, 18 days. from July 12th, 2025 to today, balance suspended. Stay away from Ponce City Market, located at 675 Ponce de Leon Avenue in Atlanta. On position number 15, the theft by shoplifting, 12 months served 36 days, credit for time served 18 days. That's for the same time. Balance probated. Stay away from all Kroger stores. No further contact with Sean Klein. Anti-theft course and 40 hours of community service. Count 2, the criminal trespass, 12 months concurrent with count 1. Stay away from all Kroger stores. And count 3, the simple battery, 12 months served 36 days, credit for time served 18 days. Concurrent with count 1, no further contact with Sean Klein. We did speak with Mr. Klein. He agrees with the plea, but he will not be able to attend Zoom today. We do ask the defense to stipulate to venue, factual basis, and identification for the purposes of this plea. That's all for the state.
Mr. White.
Sorry, Judge, one thing. I'm gonna need, just 1 second to confirm.
Okay, just let me know when you're ready.
Sorry. We're ready to go, Judge.
Okay. And yes, Mr. White, anything further?
Oh, I'm sorry, Judge. We do stipulate for the purpose of the plea, we would just ask that the probation terminator go non-reporting upon completion of all of the requirements. He does have some housing issues, and we're gonna have him speak with our social worker as soon as we're done.
Okay. Mr. Combs, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 003965E, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass, and in case 25 CR 003966E, you wish to plead guilty to theft by shoplifting, criminal trespass, and simple battery. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Very.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Combs. When you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. So the sooner you get it done, the sooner you won't be on reporting probation, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to
Judge.
you, Mr. Combs.
Thank you.
And Mr. White, courtroom 2, I see that we have Ms. Chancey on the line. So whenever you all have the person who needs the interpreter, just let me know.
Okay, Judge, we'll have to work out the logistics. I still need to speak with him. I don't know if we're gonna go to another courtroom or what, but.
Okay, so as soon as you all work that out, just let me know. Just wanted to acknowledge that Ms. Chancey was here with us this morning. Thank you, Ms. Chancey. We'll be
Thank you.
with you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Officer Milton.
I have before you position 29 and 30, Ms. Donna Holt.
Okay. Ms. Tucker, good morning. Are you with me?
Yes, she's in court, so she's coming.
Oh, okay.
Good
Good
morning.
morning. Good morning, Ms. Tucker. Have you had the opportunity to speak with Ms. Hoag?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and what are we doing with her this morning?
It's going to be a negotiated plea.
Okay, very good. Good morning, Ms. Hoag. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we are conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, ma'am? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Okay, okay, you have to either scooch up for me or speak up for me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. I can hear you now. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, Ms. Falk.
Yes, Your Honor. On position 29, the fare evasion time served 114 days, credit for time served 57 days from June 7th to June 28th of 2024, and then June 5th of 2025 until today. The criminal trespass, the recommendation is the same, time served. And on position number 30, the state is agreeing to annul pros upon the conclusion of this plea. We do ask the defense to stipulate to venue, factual basis, and identification for the purposes of the plea. That's all for the state.
We do not stipulate for the purposes of the plea.
Okay. Ms. Hoag, it's my understanding that in case 24 CR 0035556E, you wish to plead guilty to fare evasion and criminal trespass. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation? You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right? Say it again for me. Okay, I still can't hear you.
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay, very good. Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
Yes, sir, they have.
Okay, I'll
Yes, sir,
accept
they
the,
have.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, ma'am. Good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning, Judge. Good morning.
Next, position 37, Mr. Lovett.
Also negotiated plea. Ms. Tucker.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Lovett. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. You'll go ahead and raise your right hand for me. Thank you, sir. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Have to answer yes or no for me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. Mr. Sirocco, good morning.
Good morning, Judge. On position 37, the criminal trespass, 12 months, served 50 days, credit for time served 25 days. That is from July 5th of this year to present, balance probated. BHET, stay away from the Pencil Factory Flats at 349 Decatur Street, Southeast Atlanta, and 40 hours community service. On his additional open case, 25 CR 003281H, the criminal trespass, 12 months probation concurrent with position 37. Stay away from the in-town market convenience store at 349 Decatur Street, Southeast Atlanta. It's the same location, but multiple properties at that same location. And count 2, the possession and use of drug-related objects, 12 months probation concurrent with count 1, ADET. We ask the defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and identification for purposes of the plea. That is all for the state.
We do stipulate for the purposes of the plea, Your Honor. And I did want to request for the first few months of the probation fees to be waived, so that he has time to reestablish himself and pay those fees.
Okay. Does he currently have a place to reside, Ms. Tucker?
I'm so sorry.
He says he's able to live with his sister, so I can make sure I get that correct address.
Okay. And does he have any income at the present time?
No, none at the present time, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Lovett, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 003828H, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass. And in case 25 CR 003281H, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass and possession and use of drug-related objects. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated. Mr. Lovett, I am going to waive your probation fees while you're on probation to help you get and stay on your feet, okay? When you complete the terms, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Good luck to you, sir.
Next is position 4748, Mr. Smith.
Is this what are we doing with Mr. Smith this morning?
It's been brought to the state's attention that with respect to his present FTA, which is position 48, that the defendant updated his address with the court back in March, but subsequently they had sent notice of the next hearing to a different, presumably previous address. And this, yeah, the FTA is from May of this year. So state's agreed to null pros the FTA for this case, Judge, and I believe that's what's holding him. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Because he has posted bond already in case 25D F000293D. So he was being held on the FTA, which is now being crossed. So we are going to enter a not guilty on that case, so that he can be placed on the trial calendar.
And I have sent that to Ms. Champion, the null pros.
Okay. All right, so Mr. Smith, your case is going to be returned to the division judge. You'll get notification of your next hearing date, sir. Good luck to you.
Yes.
Have I already signed that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And I've already signed that null pro, so we'll get it to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Next, we have position 10 and 11, Ms. Chechek.
And Ms. Tucker, what are we doing?
This will be a negotiated plea.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Pronounce your last name for me, please.
Chiketi. Chiketi.
Yes, good morning, ma'am. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, Mr. Sirocco.
Yes, Judge, on position 10, the theft by shoplifting, it's 12 months, probation served 38 days, credit for time served 19 days. That is from June 15th of this year to June 17th of this year, and then from July 14th of this year to present. Balance probated, stay away from Sephora, located at 3130 Avalon Boulevard in Alpharetta, 40 hours community service and an anti-theft course. And on the position 11 case for the battery family violence, count 1, 12 months, served 32 days, credit for time served 16 days from July 14th of this year to present. Balance probated, no further contact with Ava Cacchetti, FVIP, and a parenting class, and count 2 would merge with count 1. We have spoken with the victim's father, Mr. Williams Cacchetti. He stated he agrees with the plea. I don't believe he's on Zoom, but we would nonetheless ask that the court sound for him. We ask the defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and identification for purposes of the plea.
We do so stipulate for the purposes of the plea. However, on the offer that I have and that I relayed to Ms. Cicchetti, it was no further violent contact with Ava Cicchetti.
Oh, yes, that is correct. Did I misspeak? Apologies.
Otherwise, we would just ask after meeting the conditions of the plea that she be changed to non-reporting.
And state would object on account of this being a battery family violence case. And if I could briefly. Give me one moment while I check Scachetti's history here.
Connor, while that's going on, if you can put, Ms. Chancey, if we, in a breakout room with courtroom 1.
Okay. Ms. Chancey, are you with me? Ms. Grace, if you'll just go ahead and place them into a breakout room, please.
Judge, with respect to the history, I see that there are a few recent arrests, presumably open cases here. A 2024, from November of 2024, felony theft by shoplifting case. And then this one would be. Yeah, 2024 felony theft by shoplifting case. On account of that and the other charge being battery family violence, the state would object.
Okay. And let's see if Mr. Cecchetti is on the line and wishes to address the court. Now is your opportunity. Does not appear so.
We would agree to non-reporting after 6 months. That would be fine.
Okay. It'll take her the 6 months to get through the family violence intervention program. Okay, if nothing further, Ms. Cecchetti, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 003359B, you wish to plead guilty to theft by shoplifting. And in case 25 CR 003969B, you wish to plead guilty to battery family violence. Is that correct?
No low
Say it again for me.
no low contendo on shop.
Okay, I'm sorry, did I miss that, Mr. Sirocco? Or Miss Tucker? I didn't hear anything that I can remember regarding a no low.
No, Judge. This was not agreed to. This was for guilty plea on these cases. State would object to a no low here. One, with the battery family violence, that's not available. The second would be with the recent theft by shoplifting felony case she picked up prior to this last year. We would object to that NOLO as well. So state did not agree to a NOLO here.
Do you need to talk with her, Miss Tucker?
I can speak with her. Are you willing to proceed with a guilty plea or no?
Okay, the court's not going to accept a NOLO plea on either of the charges.
Yes, Your Honor.
So if you need to speak with her regarding
Would you like
that.
to speak with me separately, Mr. Petty?
What's that?
Would you like to speak with me? I could give you a call.
No, that's okay. I'll just plead
To
guilty.
proceed? Okay.
I'll plead
Okay.
guilty.
Okay, so it's my understanding that you do wish to plead guilty to both the theft by shoplifting and the battery. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present
Yes.
time? You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
Yes, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated. When you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Welcome. Who do we have next?
Position, go ahead, courtroom 2.
I'll say you can go ahead with your last person. You're fine.
Okay, thank you. Position 1, Amber Barber.
Also, what are we doing with Miss Barbara today? Ms.
We'll
Tucker?
negotiated plea. Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Good morning, Ms. Barber. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, ma'am? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Speak up so he can hear you. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Barber. You can place your hand down. Yes, Ms. Falk?
Yes, Your Honor. On the battery, state's recommendation is 12 months served 60 days, excuse me. Credit for time served 17 days from July 13th, 2025 until today. Balance probated, stay away from all MARTA stations, 12 weeks of anger management, BHET, and no further contact with Tavira Rogers. Counts 2 through 5 will merge with count 1. Count 6, the criminal trespass, will be 12 months concurrent with count 1. Stay away from all MARTA stations. We did have an opportunity to speak with Ms. Tavira Rogers. She stated she does agree with this plea. We would like to sound for her in case she is here, and we do ask the defense to stipulate to venue factual basis and identification for the purposes of the plea. That's all for the state.
If Ms. Rogers is on the line and wishes to address the court, now is your opportunity. Yes, you have to unmute yourself for me, Ms. Rogers.
Ms. Rogers, you are muted. You'll have to unmute before we can't hear you right now.
I believe that she mouthed that she agrees with the plea.
Oh,
that what
okay.
Okay.
Okay, yes, she did. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. I appreciate you being here this morning, Ms. Rogers. Thank you. Let's see, Ms. Tucker, anything further?
No, Your Honor, we do stipulate to the facts for the basis of the plea, for the purpose of the plea.
Okay. Ms. Barber, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 003970F, you wish to plead guilty to battery and criminal trespass. Is that correct? Okay, speak up for me, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Are
Yes.
you okay? Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time? Say it again.
No.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No. No.
Say it again.
I said no, not at all. No.
Okay. I will accept the plea as negotiated. Ms. Tucker, I'm gonna have her be on probation the entire time, but I'm gonna waive the fees while she's on probation. Just to make sure that she doesn't go back to, that she stays away from MARTA for that entire year and that she gets the help that she needs. Good luck to you, Ms. Barber.
Do you have a question for me? I need to call.
Yes. Am I getting released or I still have to spend 13 days in jail?
There's still some time to be served, Ms. Barber. And Ms. Tucker, if you'll get with her to let her know how much time she'll need to.
Can I ask for a case manager and a social worker?
You will have a visit with the social worker. You have to have a assessment done, evaluation, behavioral.
Okay. Can I go to Grady while I'm here to certify?
I can give you a call on the side and speak with you about the terms again.
Okay, because I need a mental health injection bad.
Okay. No, thank you.
Okay, we're gonna get you some help, Ms. Barber. Good luck to you, ma'am.
All right, we can go to position 53, Mr. Turner.
Also a negotiated plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Turner. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. You ready for me, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you raise your right hand for me?
Yes, sir.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you, sir. Mr. Sirocco?
Yes, Judge, on the criminal trespass, 12 months or 30 days, credit for time served 15 days, balance probated. BHET prior to his release, stay away from the target at 2539 Piedmont Avenue, Northeast Atlanta. and 20 hours community service. We ask the defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and identification for purposes of the plea. That is all for the state.
We do so stipulate for the purpose of the plea.
Okay, Mr. Turner, it's my understanding in case 25 CR 004005Y, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated. Mr. Turner, when you complete the terms, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. So the sooner you get it done, the sooner you won't be on reporting probation. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Judge, I had a question. Would it be possible for anybody to get in contact with position 60, Mr. Williams' attorney? I believe it's
Okay.
Render, Attorney Render,
Render,
Shelley Render.
okay. Let's see. Miss Grace, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Did you hear the request? Could you do
Yes,
that
sir.
for the court? And is Miss McLeod gonna be on the line with us? Are these her cases for the conflict today?
She's here.
She's on the line? Oh, there you go.
Yes,
Miss
Your Honor,
McLeod.
good morning.
Okay, good morning. I'm sorry I didn't see you there. I just wanted to
Yes,
make
Your
sure.
Honor, I'm here.
All right, so courtroom 2, we'll get in touch with Attorney Render, and also Miss McLeod is with us. So if you want to do her cases as well, thank you.
We can go to position 4142, Mr. Pierre.
And what are we doing with Mr. Pierre, Miss McLeod?
Your Honor, this is going to be a non-negotiated plea.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Pierre. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. Thank you, sir. You can place your hand down. Good morning, Ms. Washington. Are you with me?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Yes. Do you have Mr. Pierre's history for me, please?
Yes. There are 9 arrest cycles out of Florida, including an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, criminal mischief in 2017, a 2007 misdemeanor conviction for possession of marijuana. There was also a 2005 homicide offense that was negligent.
And that was a conviction, correct, Ms. Washington?
That was a conviction, yes. There are 10 arrest cycles out of Georgia, an FTA from 2025. There was a simple assault arrest in 2024. No disposition listed. There is also a battery arrest in 2024. No disposition was listed. An FTA in 2023. Also, well, 2 FTAs in 2023 and nothing further, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Sirocco. Will you give me the facts as well, please?
I will, Judge. For the first case, it's position 41, the battery. This was from February 24th of last year, happened at 20 Wall Street Southeast, Atlanta. This was around 1 a.m. This was a passerby citizen that had flagged down an officer and pointed toward a man on the sidewalk who was holding his face, screaming in pain. Officer made contact with that person, the victim, Mr. Jeffrey Biggers. he explained that another individual had sprayed his face with mace during a dispute where the defendant came up to him and his friend, requesting money from the friend. The victim told the defendant to leave him alone, go away, and that's when they got into a verbal disagreement, and at which point the defendant then sprayed him in the face with mace. That description was provided. There was a witness of that incident, and the defendant was ultimately located based on the description where they had said he'd gone. Officer reviewed video footage of the street camera at the intersection, which showed the defendant approaching the victim and his friend, who was then seen in a verbal dispute. Video showed that the victim, with his hands at his side, never attempted to attack the defendant, and then the defendant was seen spraying him in the face and running away. He sustained swollen eyes and redness from the incident that the officer observed. And so that's the first incident here. And the second, which is the simple battery from May of last year, May 20th of last year, to be specific. This was at 50 Upper Alabama Street, the Express Pharmacy there. Law enforcement responded to a simple assault call, and upon arrival, the officer stated the defendant was detained on scene for attacking a Mr. Derek Morris, the victim in this case, in front of the pharmacy. Make contact with Mr. Morris. He explained the defendant walked up on him and just started striking him with his fist while he's sitting outside the store minding his business. Was struck multiple times with his fist, and then proceeded to take off the victim's shoe and beat him with that. The defendant admitted that he choked Mr. Morris by the neck. The video footage was captured and uploaded showing the defendant as the aggressor in the altercation. So this is two violent incidents here. You've heard about his history, which consists of violence, including that manslaughter conviction from 2005, but more recently that aggravated assault with a deadly weapon conviction from 2017 out of Florida. He most recently has convictions for theft by taking from last year, criminal damage to property in the second degree from this year. So given the history of violence here, and his recent convictions, the state's recommendation for the battery is a time served, 240 days credit for time served, 240 days. There's several intervals of time he's served for this charge, so I won't go into each of them, but 240 days credit. On 24 CR 0031666H, the simple battery, 12 months probation consecutive with the position, it's 41, the battery case, 12 weeks anger management. This would be probated sentence with 12 weeks anger management, BHET or MHET prior to release. No further contact with Mr. Jeffrey Biggers and Derek Morris. Stay away from 20 Wall Street, Southeast Atlanta, and the Express Pharmacy at 50 Upper Alabama Street in Atlanta. No weapons. That is all for the state. We would sound for Mr. Biggers and Mr. Morris at this time if they are on the line and wish to speak.
If either of those people are on the line and wish to address the court, now is your opportunity. Doesn't appear so. Ms. McLeod?
Yes, Your Honor, good morning.
Good morning.
I am asking that the court consider allowing my client to get out on time served, and here's why. Mr. Pierre was accepted into the mental health court, and he has been in good standing with that court for some time. He was in placement for a while and was doing quite well in the placement situation, but that ended. Then there was an attempt made to place him somewhere else, and he had been placed in another facility which was totally incompatible because some disclosures were not made that this was kind of a religious institution where people had to go and pray 3 or 4 times a day, and it was not a suitable environment for him. So he also had to leave that particular environment. Up until 2 weeks ago, the administration of the court was trying to find him another placement. Throughout all of this, he's been always in good standing with the court. He's been very cooperative. He had been doing very, very well in the program. And the only reason why he has not been able to continue with the program is that placement could not be found for him, Your Honor. He has spent a lot of time in jail. I noticed that pretrial mentioned about an FTA. This was out of the city of Chambly. I was able to contact them, and they were quite willing to lift that FTA when I explained to them what was happening with my client. And I really believe, Your Honor, that given how long he stayed in jail, given how cooperative he was with the mental health program, and this is on the record with the court, that he was very, very cooperative. And when he was placed into that facility, I think it was for 2 months, he did very well there. It's just that it ran out. What I don't like about the state's plea offer, Your Honor, is that they want him to do a BHET or MHET, and to do that prior to his release. We do not know how long that is going to take. They also want to have him on probation. I believe that he's done sufficient time to satisfy these charges, Your Honor. And I do not think he's going to necessarily do well on probation, because he has some challenges with housing and some other stuff. He does have a mentor out there who has contacted me from time to time, because there was some issue with drug use at some point, Your Honor. But he's been pretty much on the straight and narrow. As I say, he has a mentor out there who's interested in him, and he really wants to turn his life around. He's been behind bars, and he's been a model inmate. There's been no issues at all with him in the jail. And as I said, there were no issues with him in mental health court. So this is why I'm asking that it just be straight time served at this point, Your Honor.
So he's participating.
With respect, oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt, Judge. Go ahead.
No, I just want to get more clarification on the mental health court. He's currently actively enrolled and participating in mental health court?
Yes, Your Honor. He was up until 2 weeks ago, but then because they could not find placement for him, they were trying to find a placement for him. Then Judge Richardson just said, well, he's really been in jail a long time. And I honestly thought, I raised this last week, that it was determined at that time that it was going to be time served. But there's been no issues at all with him during the course of the time he's been in mental health court. We have had numerous sessions since he's been in there, since last year, Your Honor. And there are no issues at all. He's been in jail, there's been no issues. When he was transferred to that rehab facility, there was no issues there.
So we have that he was terminated. They were unable to find housing for him because wherever they had been trying, all the places that he was trying to get housing for, he had either been kicked out of already or was otherwise unqualified for. He was listed as too high need for the program. So there wasn't anything more they could do for him. And, with respect to MHET or BHET prior to release, with the issues with housing that we're seeing, that's why we want this done prior to his release. And
I know, but he's just sitting there, and he's been more than compliant. I can tell you that. It's not like he's in jail giving a lot of problems. It's not like he's gone to any kind of facilities and given anybody any problems. He has been compliant wherever he went. I know that the first time he went into rehab, he completed the entire program without any issues. That is a fact.
So what is the plan for him once he's released? Is there a plan, Ms. McLeod?
No, Your Honor. He needs housing. He needs housing. That much I know. Go ahead, Mr. Pierre. He can speak, Your Honor. I don't mind if he says something.
Yes, Your Honor. I do have plans to get in the shelter the program I was in last time to I forgot the name, but I know how to go to Ten Park Place through my mental health, and I'm gonna get back to school.
Okay, I guess what I'm concerned about, Ms. McLeod, is that he has a place to go once he is released. He has someone that can monitor him, especially given these two charges.
But moreover than that, Judge, I mean, it's two violent incidences that were like from everything we've seen unprompted. We would be asking for anger management as well. We think that's more than appropriate given the facts here and his history. That conviction.
I understand what you're saying, Mr. Sirocco, but if he doesn't have a place to live, he doesn't have an income, how is he gonna pay for anger management? We're gonna set him up to be right back here. Again, I'm trying to come up with a solution that we don't have to have him come back to us. I understand the charges, I understand, but I also understand that he has some problems. And I'm trying to prevent him from coming back here. If we could get some kind of solution that would assist the court so that he has a place to go, Ms. McLeod, or he's working with someone. It does concern me though, although he has been in mental health court, that he did not complete it successfully and that he's just right back where he is.
Yes, he didn't complete it successfully, Your Honor, because there was an issue with placement. It's not because he did anything wrong in any particular situation.
Well, if there's an issue with placement, then there's an issue with having him placed.
I understand, Your Honor. I think because he had certain things in his background previously, with some of the places that we attempted to place him at, he could not be placed there because he did have granted that old situation from 2005, which is 20 years ago, and then something else in 2017. But what I'm saying is that whenever he's had to interact in a situation, like when he went out for that 6-week period to rehab, he did successfully complete that rehab and there were no issues there. Then they were trying to place him in something that was more long-term, but that did not happen. As I said, there was one situation where it was kind of a religious situation and was almost like being in a convent, and it just wasn't working for him because it required sort of prayer and fasting, and it was just not a good situation for him.
Okay, well, I need to find some kind of solution that is going to be a good situation for him. Because if I allow him just to go back on the street without any type of housing, without any type of support, without any type of help, then I can guarantee that he's going to be back here.
Yes.
And I'm trying to not do that for the sake of the public and for his own sake.
I understand, Your Honor.
If you all could help me with some type of solution that would assist him, maybe a social worker can visit with him and chime in and give me some type of, if we could get him some type of placement before I release him.
That would be helpful, Your Honor, but I think he also wants to say something, but I think he does need assistance, certainly with housing, if nothing else. What would you like to say, Mr. Pierre?
That's what I was saying, Your Honor. I'm going back to live with my sister in Riverdale. And I'm getting to school and all.
Okay, well, Ms. McLeod, if you want to speak with his sister in Riverdale, and if she is willing to accept him to come back to her home, then that would be something. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, Your Honor. I need to speak to Mr. Pierre again because I'd be happy to speak with her.
So if there's some type of place, so let's have a social worker visit. I'm not going to take this plea today. Why don't we have a social worker visit with her and assist you, Ms. McLeod, with some type of placement and come back with a plan for Mr. Pierre so that we can properly move him forward. Can we do that?
Would be fine, Your Honor. I would like the jail to call me so I can speak to him because I need to get a good number for his sister.
Okay, and if you don't have the, and I know that that you all don't have access to the social workers sometimes with Mr. White. If we could get Ms. McLeod some assistance with the social worker, I'd appreciate it.
No worries, Judge.
Okay, thank you. So let's
Thank you, Your Honor.
let's put this on the calendar for next week to see if we can come up with some type of acceptable plan for everyone. And Mr. Sirocco, I'm happy for you and your office to be a part of this also, as far as, you know, so that we don't have him, you know, just recycle back, okay?
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Appreciate it. We'll see you next week, Mr. Pierre.
So it's gonna be 8/5 next Tuesday, Your Honor.
Yes, next Tuesday, 8/5. Okay, who do we have next?
Next is positions 46 and 4. Ms. McLeod, did you want to talk, go to your other client first or talk to Mr. Pierre?
Yes, let's go to Mr. Thompson for next.
All right, next
And then
up-
I can speak with Mr. Pierre
Yes, ma'am.
again.
Next are position 46 through 48, Mr. Thompson.
And this is Michael Thompson.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, my calendar has him as physicians.
Yes,
50,
three
51,
open
52.
cases.
Okay. 50, I have him as 50, 51, and 52.
Yes, Judge,
That is correct, Your Honor.
That's correct.
Okay, thank you. And what are we doing with Mr. Thompson today?
Your Honor, we are going to waive arraignment and ask that he be placed on the soonest available trial calendar for all three cases.
Okay. Mr. Thompson, your case is going to be returned to the division judge, and you will get notification of your next hearing date, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Judge, we can go to the interpreter case, position 9, Mr. Carrasco.
Okay. And Ms. McLeod, are you still with me, Ms. McLeod?
I am, Your Honor.
What are we doing with position 16, Mr. Dennis, today?
My understanding is that Mr. Dennis did not want to speak. Mr. Dennis has some pending felony charges, Your Honor, which
Okay,
are
so
pretty serious. So he's indicated, according to the jail, that he doesn't really wish to appear here today.
okay. Would you like to file a waiver in that case and have me return it to the
will.
division judge? Okay.
Yes, Your Honor, I will do
So
that.
position number 16, we'll return that to the division judge as well. Are those all your cases today, Ms. McLeod?
Those are all my cases, Your
Okay.
Honor. But
Thank
I
you so
do need
much.
to speak with Mr. Pierre.
Okay, so I just wanted to make sure that we gotten all your people. So
Yes, Your
we'll
Honor.
have you speak with Mr. Pierre in courtroom 2. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Good morning again, Ms. Chancey. If you can raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm that you will interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English to the best of your ability?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Thank you. You can place your hand down. And tell me again, this is position number 9, Mr.
Carrasco Alvarez.
Carrasco Alvarez. Good morning, Mr. Carrasco Alvarez. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video.
Buenos días, señor Carrasco Álvarez. Yo soy el juez Morrow en esta audiencia de casos estatales de todo tipo.
If you'll raise your right hand for me, please, sir.
Por favor, puede levantar su mano derecha.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Usted jura o afirma que la declaración que dará ante este tribunal será la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad? No lo escucho, señor. I do.
Thank you. You can place your hand down.
Puede bajar su mano, gracias.
This is a negotiated plea, Mr. White?
It is, Your Honor.
Es una convenio declaratorio, señor White. Sí, su señoría.
Yes, Ms. Falk.
The state's recommendation is 12 months served 50 days, credit for time served 25 days.
La recomendación de la fiscalía es de 12 meses para o 50 días y dándole crédito por el tiempo servido de 25 días.
That will include an SDET, no further contact with Sarah Hancock, and stay away from the Goodwill at 2135 Piedmont Road in Atlanta.
Esto va a incluir lo que por sus siglas en inglés son SDET, programa o tratamiento, y no tener más contacto con la señora Sarah Hancock. Además, ni volver a la localidad del Goodwill en el 2135 de Piedmont Road en Atlanta.
We have spoken with Ms. Hancock and she agrees with the plea and will be on Zoom, so we would like to sound for her.
Hemos hablado con la señora Hancock, quien está de acuerdo con este tipo de declaración y que también acordó estar en la plataforma de Zoom, si la podemos llamarse. Miss Sarah Hancock.
And we do ask the defense to stipulate to venue, factual basis, and identification for the plea.
Y pedimos que la defensa acuerde con la jurisdicción, los hechos e identificación en este caso.
Ms. Hancock is on the line and wishes to address the court. Now is your opportunity. Does not appear so. Mr. White?
Your Honor, we did stipulate for the purpose of the plea, ask you to accept the plea as negotiated. We would ask that his probation terminate or go non-reporting once he completes the evaluation.
We object.
Nosotros estamos de acuerdo con el propósito de la declaración y que se haga esta declaración negociada y que con la libertad probatoria. También que cuando se completen todas las condiciones pase a un estado de libertad probatoria que no necesite la asistencia en persona.
And Ms. Chansey, I apologize for interrupting. We do
No
object
problem.
we do object to non-reporting or early termination.
Sí, objetamos, la Fiscalía tiene una objeción a que se le otorgue este tipo de condición de que cuando termine de cumplir con todo lo que los requisitos no tenga que asistir más. Objetamos.
If nothing further, Mr. Carrasco Alvarez, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 003818Y, you wish to plead guilty to simple battery. Is that correct?
Sin nada más, señor Carrasco Álvarez, entiendo que en su caso 25 CR 003818Y, usted desea declararse culpable ante el cargo de golpes y lesiones simples, ¿correcto?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
¿Está usted bajo la influencia de drogas o alcohol en este momento?
No.
No.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Usted está representado por su abogado. ¿Está usted satisfecho con la representación y servicio que él le ha dado?
Yes or no?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Usted entiende que tiene el derecho a ir a juicio si usted lo prefiere, pero que al usted declararse culpable va a renunciar, no va a usar ese derecho de ir a juicio. ¿Entiende? Yes.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
¿Hay alguien que lo haya forzado o coaccionado para declararse culpable hoy?
No.
No.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated. When you complete the terms, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status.
Señor, yo acepto su declaración de culpabilidad y como no negociada y también que cuando usted termine cumpliendo todos los requisitos de su libertad probatoria, no tenga que asistir en persona, aunque continúe su libertad probatoria.
Good luck to you, sir.
Buena suerte, señor, le deseo.
Thank you, Ms. Chancellor. We appreciate your assistance this morning.
You're welcome. My pleasure, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Thank you. You do the same. We'll see you next time.
Yes, sir.
Next is position 26, Mr. Glass.
And what are we doing with Mr. Glass today?
Judge State has made an offer that, it's a time served offer. We are just asking for, the third count to be null crossed based on the fact it's a carrying a concealed weapon charge from, prior to, the law change in 2021. So it is no longer illegal. There was no sunset provision provided in the new law. So we'd ask that that charge be dismissed and accept the other two.
Ms. Falk?
Yes, we agreed to that by email.
Sorry, I didn't see it as a.
No worries. I was wondering why. I was like, wait, I agreed to that. So yes, we're fine with the null cross on count 3 and moving forward with the remaining counts.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Mr. Glass, good morning. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. You can place your hand down. Yes, Ms. Falk.
Yes, Your Honor. Counts 1 and counts 2, pedestrian roadway obstruction of an officer will be time served 380 days, credit for time served 380 days. That is from April 1st, 2020 to March 17th, 2021, and July 1st, 2025 until today. Count 3 is going to be null crossed. We do ask the defense to stipulate to venue factual basis and identification for the purposes of the plea. That's all for the state.
So stipulated, Your Honor, nothing further.
Mr. Glass, it's my understanding that in case 20 CR 003479F, you wish to plead guilty to pedestrian in a roadway and obstruction of law enforcement officer. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Welcome.
Next is position 8, Mr. Caldwell.
It's being negotiated plea, Judge.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Caldwell. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Sir.
Thank you, Mr. Caldwell. You can place your hand down. Yes, Ms. Falk.
Yes, Your Honor. On this case, the state's recommendation is going to be on the simple battery family violence, 12 months served, 34 days, credit for time served, 17 days from July 13th, 2025 until today. Balance probated, no further contact with Jamisha Carter. Stay away from 605 Spence Street Northwest in Atlanta, Family Violence Intervention Program. Count 2 will merge with count 1. We do ask the defense to stipulate to venue factual basis and identification for the purposes of the plea. And we would like to sound from Jamisha Carter at this time as she is here and would like to speak. That's all for the state.
Ms. Carter would like to address the court. Now is your opportunity to do so. I need for you to activate your camera, unmute yourself, and I'll swear you in if you choose to. Does not appear that she wishes to address the court. Yes, Mr. White.
Your Honor, we do stipulate for the purpose of plea, and just has to probation terminating or non-reporting upon completion of his FDIP.
Okay,
We don't have an objection to non-reporting if he has successfully completed all of the other conditions and hasn't had a probation violation.
okay, thank you. Mr. Caldwell, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 003972C, you wish to plead guilty to simple battery family violence. Is that correct?
So,
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning? You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
so,
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Caldwell. When you complete the terms, it'll go to a non-reporting status. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
No.
Who do we have next?
We can go to position 36, Mr. King.
What are we doing with Mr. King this morning?
King will be a negotiated plea.
Okay, good morning, Mr. King. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. Yes, Mr. Sirocco.
Yes, Judge. So the state's for the criminal trespass, it would be 12 months, served 30 days, credit for time served 15 days. And that is from July 15th of this year to present, balance probated. We're seeking an MHET and BHET prior to release and stay away from all Georgia State University buildings. That is in accordance with their the active criminal trespass warning from Georgia State. The MHET on that, it was ordered with a recent conviction. It was this month, the 3rd of this month. He was ordered to complete MHET, but he is back before us. So that is the basis for that. The state would ask the defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea, and that is all.
Ms. Tucker.
Stipulate for the purpose of the plea, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. King, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 003997G, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation? You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
Right.
Okay, I'll accept the plea as negotiated. And he's gonna need services. Ms. Tucker,
Yes, sir. Our
Yes,
social
yeah.
worker is pregnant. Should be able to meet with him today.
okay, and so when he completes the terms of the probation, I have to go to a non-reporting status. Is he working?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. I'm gonna waive his probation fees while he's on probation to help him stay on his feet. All right, Mr. King, good luck to you, sir.
Next is position 43, Mr. Ralston.
Also a negotiated plea.
Just one moment, Your Honor.
Okay.
It'll be a negotiated plea, Your Honor.
That's proof of time, sorry. I'm not.
Just let me know when you're ready, Ms. Tucker.
We're ready to proceed, Your Honor.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Ralston. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. You can place your hand down. Mr. Sirocco?
Yes, Judge. The willful obstruction, 12 months served 32 days, credit for time served 16 days. That is from July 14th of this year to present. Balance probated, a $300 fine, complete an OP 21 law and decision-making course. Ordinarily, we would not ask for a stay away if it's a willful obstruction in isolation, but this was preceded by a shoplifting incident from the Sprouts grocery store at 1896 Piedmont Avenue in Atlanta. So we are seeking a stay away from that location, and as well as 40 hours community service. And we would object to non-reporting with this history that I can go into if need be. We would ask the defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea.
We do so stipulate for the purpose of the plea.
Okay, anything else, Ms. Tucker?
We will request waiver of the first few months of probation fees, so that he has time to make payments on the fines, and then pay on his probation as well.
Okay. Does he have somewhere to reside?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, so let's get Mr. Ralston some assistance with housing. So I'll have him have a social worker visit to assist with housing as well. Would he prefer to have the community service, have the fine converted to community service? Would that be of assistance to him since he's not working?
Yes, Your Honor. The community service.
Okay, so I'm gonna convert the $300 fine to an additional 30 hours of community service, so that'll have him total 70 hours of community service. Okay. Nothing further. Mr. Ralston, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 004001B, you wish to plead guilty to willful obstruction of law enforcement officers. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Ralston, since the state is requesting that you are on probation for the entire 12 months. I'll honor that request, but I'll waive the fees while you're on probation to help you stay on your feet, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, and we'll convert that fine to community service to help you with that. Good luck to you, sir.
Thanks, sir.
You're welcome.
Great. Next, our positions 45 and 46, Mr. Rowell.
What are we doing, Mr. Rowell, this morning?
It'll be a non-negotiated plea, Your Honor.
Okay. And what's not negotiated about it?
We're asking that he not be ordered to do the family violence intervention program. Him and Ms. Hargrove did not reside together. The incident location is actually his address, so we're asking that the stay away not be ordered as well. He was recently in RSEP, so he's taking anger management courses. And as well as completed their drug rehab program. So we're asking that that be taken in consideration in light of the FFIP course.
Okay, well, if he's gonna plead to family violence, battery family violence, then the statute requires that he undergo FVIP, I believe, Ms. Tucker. So I'd be following the statute as far as that's concerned. So if there's an issue with this being an actual battery family violence for whatever reason, and you need to take that up with the state, then I'm certainly happy to give you that opportunity, but have you all had any contact with Ms. Hargrove, Mr. Sirocco, to your knowledge, as to what her desire is as far as contact?
No, Judge, attempts have been made. We have not been able to speak with Ms. Hargrove. So out of an abundance of caution, we are seeking the stay away and the no further contact with her. We are unable to confirm, without having spoken to her, that she does not still reside there at that address. They've been living there for a year together at the time of this incident. So in the absence of that, that's what we'd be seeking there.
Has he been held on anything other than this charge, Ms. Tucker?
He does have a failure to appear, in which I would be able to request proof of incarceration. He was being held at the Walton County Jail at the date of the incident. However, I just got this information from him, so I don't have proof of incarceration at this moment.
Okay. So what you're telling me is that the failure to appear that's on the calendar is a result of his failure to appear because he was incarcerated somewhere else.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, if you want the opportunity to get that information to Mr. Sirocco, I'm happy to give you that opportunity. And that would also, and if that's the case, then the bond would be set aside and you could do more research on the case if that's what you choose to do.
Let me just ask one more.
Mr. Sirocco, while they're discussing that, on position number 60 with Mr. Williams, is that your case or is that Ms. Falk's case?
That is my case, Judge.
Have you been in touch with Shannon Render, the defense counsel in that case?
I have not heard from Ms. Render, Judge.
Okay, I just,
Judge, I reached out to his office and they was gonna contact him. So I'm just waiting.
okay, thank you, Ms. Grace.
You're welcome.
Mr. Render then, excuse me.
Your Honor, we're gonna proceed with the plea as negotiated by the state.
Okay.
And apologies, which position is this again? I went down to look at position
Oh.
6.
45 and 46.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Rowell. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. You can place your hand down. Yes, Mrs. Rocco.
Yes, Judge. So for this, the battery family violence be 12 months served, 118 days, credit for time served 59 days. And that is from March 16th of last year to the 19th of last year. And then from June 5th of this year to present, balance probated for him to complete FFIP, have no further contact with Angelica Hargrove, stay away from 480 Bolton Road, Northeast Atlanta, no firearms, and 40 hours community service. And upon acceptance of the plea, the state will null pros the FTA, which is position 46. We asked the defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea, and we would sound for Ms. Hargrove at this time in accordance with Marcy's law.
Ms. Hargrove is on the line and wishes to address the court. Now is your opportunity to do so. Does not appear so. Ms. Tucker?
We do so stipulate to the facts for the purposes of the plea.
Okay.
Oh, and Your Honor, we will request a waiver of probation fees. Mr. Rawell has been incarcerated for the past 17 months. So he would need the opportunity to reestablish himself and begin working.
Okay. Mr. Rowell, it's my understanding that in case 24 CR 001253E, you wish to plead guilty to battery family violence. Is that correct?
Yes, yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated. Mr. Rowell, I will waive the first 3 months of probation fees to help you get on your feet. When you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Next is position 49, Mr. Thomas.
Also negotiated plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Thomas. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you, sir. Mr. Sirocco?
Yes, Judge, for the criminal trespass, 12 months served 32 days, credit for time served 16 days. That is from July 14th of this year to present. Balance probated. BHET, stay away from the Chevron gas station located at 180 Ponce de Leon Avenue, Northeast Atlanta, and 20 hours community service. No objection to this going non-reporting after completion of terms here. We asked the defense to stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea. That is going to be it for the state.
Tucker?
stipulate for the purposes of the plea.
Mr. Thomas, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 0040004A, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Okay, I'll accept the plea as negotiated. Mr. Thomas, will you complete the terms? I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. So the sooner you get it done, the sooner you won't be on reporting probation. Good luck to you, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Courtroom 2, it's my understanding that on position number 60 with Mr. Devon Williams, that the attorney's not going to be with us today, as they're in court somewhere else. Ms. Grace, would you reach back out to them and see if they'll file a waiver? And if they file a waiver, I'll return it to the division judge.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's position number 60.
Next is position 54 through 59, Mr. Weaver.
Also a negotiated plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Weaver. I'm Judge Eric Mara. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Speak up for me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Thank you. You can place your hand down. Yes, Mr. Soraka.
Yes, Judge, on the first case, that's going to be position 54. The battery family violence, 12 months served 120 days, credit for time served 22 days. That is from February 29th of last year to the March 3rd of last year, then August 14th of last year to August 16th of last year, and then from July 15th of this year to present. Balance probated, complete FFIB, no further contact with Alexis Hill, 40 hours community service, and no firearms. And for the simple battery, which is the other case here, simple battery family violence, 12 months probation concurrent with 24 CR 0000953A. No further contact with Alexis Hill. So same individual. Stay away from the apartment complex at 213 Harwell Place, Northwest Atlanta, and no firearms. The FDAs for positions 56 through 59 will be null prost upon acceptance of the pleas. And we would ask the court sound for Miss Alexis Hill at this time, and that the defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea.
Ms. Hill, I see you on the line. If you would wish to address the court, now is your opportunity. I'll need you to unmute yourself there for me, ma'am, if you choose to.
Yes, sir.
Yes, hold on, Ms. Hill. If you can raise your right hand for me, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. You can place your hand down. What would you like to tell the court?
Actually, the apartment it's in his name, so my parents made me leave that apartment. That's his apartment. It's in his name. He's the only one on the lease. I wasn't on the lease. So I left and went to my sister's house. I actually live in Gwinnett now. Just for now, I'm going back to Florida. Also, I wanted to let you know too that I have an affidavit typed up, but I didn't know who to give it to because I came to the courthouse and they told me that it didn't work like that. I basically had to speak with a lawyer, but I never knew a lawyer or a public defender. So I do have an affidavit as well.
Okay, so I'm allowing you to speak now under oath. just tell the court whatever it is that you wish to tell the court. I would presume that whatever you're telling the court was in that affidavit.
Yes, I don't want to proceed with any charges. Like, I don't want that on his background. Mr. Weaver is not a bad guy. He's a great man. Like, I don't want that. He had been doing good. And I know I tend to overreact with my emotions. That's why my parents had to remove me from the situation. So I don't want to proceed with, I don't want that. If the charges can be dropped, that's what I basically said in the affidavit, that I didn't want to proceed with any charges.
Okay, well, Ms. Hill, he is accepting responsibility and he is, it's my understanding, going to plead guilty to both of these charges that that he was accused of. Okay, so that's where we stand at this point in time.
Okay.
All right. So I do appreciate you letting us know that that's his apartment. So
Yeah.
I will allow him to go back to that apartment if you're not there.
Yeah, I actually left when things started transpiring when he went to jail.
Okay. All right. I appreciate you being here this morning, ma'am.
No, thank you. Am I good to go?
Yes, ma'am. You have a good rest of your day.
You too. Thank you.
Yes, Ms. Tucker.
We do so stipulate to the facts for the purposes of the plea.
Okay. Mr. Weaver, it's my understanding that in case 24 CR 0000953A, you wish to plead guilty to battery family violence, and in case 24 CR 0000969A, you wish to plead guilty to simple battery family violence. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Weaver. When you complete the terms of the probation, given the age, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. Good luck to you, sir.
Judge, we would object to the non-reporting. There's an open case against the same victim in felony court, which is, I'm wondering maybe what she was here about. So we would object to that for this.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Sirocco. Nothing further. Good luck to you, Mr. Weaver.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Next are positions 38 through 40. Mr. Mitchell.
And this is also a negotiated plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Mitchell. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. You can place your hand down. Mr. Sirocco?
Yes, I want to confirm, this is a negotiated guilty plea here for these cases?
Yes.
Okay. For the first case, that's position 38, on the theft by taking, 12 months probation concurrent with 24 CR 001652J. The other case, for him to complete an anti-theft course and 40 hours community service. On the simple battery, count 2, 12 months probation concurrent with count 1. No further contact with Brittany Bryant, that's spelled BRITTNAE. Or CR 001652J, the battery, 12 months served, 120 days. Credit for time served, 16 days. That is from January 10th of last year. There was 1 day served there. And July 15th of this year to present, balance probated, 12-week anger management course, no further contact with Algeria Evans, stay away from 6103 Old National Highway in Atlanta, and position 39 upon acceptance of the plea here would be null pros, that FTA. We did speak to Miss Bryant. She does agree with the plea. I don't believe she's on, but we would sound for her at this time, as well as Miss Evans. We did agree, excuse me, on the, let me retract something, on the stay away for the battery case. So that's position 40. We have agreed to do away with that. It's his place of employment here. State will retract that. We asked the defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea. And as stated, if we could sound for the victims here.
Ms. Bryant or Ms. Evans, if either on the line and wish to address the court, now is your opportunity. Doesn't appear so. Ms. Tucker?
We do so stipulate for the purposes of the plea.
Okay. Mr. Mitchell, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 004016J, you wish to plead guilty to theft by taking and simple battery. And in case 24 CR 001652J, you wish to plead guilty to battery. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
Oh, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the pleas as negotiated, Mr. Mitchell. When you complete the terms, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. Good luck to you, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. For the credit for time served, they're counting from July 15th. I believe his date of arrest was July 8th.
Right, he would get credit for when he was booked, which was, I'm showing as July 15th here. I'll double check that.
Who picked you up? Who picked you up?
Clayton County.
Well, so they wouldn't have a record of that. It's quite possible they held them there until Fulton County.
Yeah. That's what the rules.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Is there anyone else in courtroom 2 that we can take? Yes.
No, Your Honor, that should be everyone.
What are we doing with position 31, Terry Johnson?
It's not guilty. Mr. White can speak on it.
Oh, okay, thank
That's
you.
correct, Judge. We'll file a waiver. I spoke with him this morning.
Okay, looks like that's takes care of everyone. Ms. Champion, whenever you're ready for us.
Position number 1 was a plea. Position number 2 was a plea. Position number 3, 4, 5, and 6 is further notice jail jury. Position number 7 was a plea. Position number 8 was a plea. Position number 9 was a plea. Position number 10 and 11 was pleas. Position 12, 13, further notice jail jury. Position number 14 was a plea. 15 was a plea. Position 16 is gonna be further notice jail jury. Position number 17 is gonna be reset to the SAP August 12th. Position number 18 and 19 were pleas. Position 20 and 21 were no cross. Position 22 was a plea. Position 23, 24, 25 is gonna be further notice jail jury. Position 26 was a plea. Position 27 was a no cross. Position 28 was a plea. 29 was a plea. Position 30 was a no cross. Position 31 is reset further notice jail jury. And that's going to be position 32 and 33 reset further notice jail jury. Position 34 is reset to the SAP August 8th. Position 35 is also reset to the SAP August 8th. Position 36 was a plea, 37 was a plea, 38 was a plea, 39 was a no cross, 40 was a plea, 41 and 42 is going to be reset to the SAP August 5th, I'm sorry. Position number 43 was a plea. 44 is going to be reset for the notice jail jury. Position 45 was a plea. 46 is a no cross. Position 47 is going to be reset for the notice jail jury. Position 48 was a no cross. Position 49 was a plea. Position 50 was reset for the notice jail jury. Position 51 reset for the notice jail jury. 52 was reset for the notice jail jury. Position 53 was a plea. Position 54 was a plea. Position 55 was a plea. 56, 57, 58, and 59 was no cross, and position 60 will be a reset for the notice jail jury. Any questions?
Okay, if not, thank you all. We will see you next week. Y'all have a good rest of the week.
Thank you, Judge. You too.
The options were